there, everyone. Welcome back to Covered True Crime. Today, on an all-new extra report, we are going to take a dive into the Gypsy Rose, calling today's episode Gypsy Rose, Bloody Millionaire. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Since Gypsy's release from prison in December 28, 2023, Gypsy has been a media sensation, capturing the attention of public media and people everywhere. From Gypsy being a survivor of Munchausen by proxy to the subsequent division among people and netizens over her exploitation of her victim narrative, Gypsy has been a subject of intense scrutiny. Her true character and untruths has been on full display across social media and multiple platforms that the public media continues to provide her with an open invitation. So, where did it all begin? Gypsy's story began when her legal defense narrative portrayed herself as a survivor of Munchausen by proxy. However, when Gypsy and her then boyfriend and co-defendant Nicholas Godejohn were captured by police, Gypsy quickly threw Nicholas under the bus. When she was interrogated, instead of stating she was a victim of abuse, rather, she described her mother as overprotective. And this wasn't the only time she was asked and answered this question with the same response. As Gypsy threw herself into the spotlight, people and netizens were divided. Some saw her as a victim, while others questioned her true character and the untruths she spread and continues to spread across social media, interviews, documentaries, and even reality TV. Now let's take a look into how much the public media has reported Gypsy Rose's net worth. So just recently, as I decided to investigate and look into Gypsy Rose Blanchard's net worth, I ended up coming across this column or whatever entertainment page by Parade. And the headline says Gypsy Rose Blanchard's net worth as a new mom in 2025. The convicted felon welcomed daughter Aurora on the 1-year anniversary of her prison release date, which is, as stated previously, on December 28, 2023. And coincidentally, she is claiming that baby Aurora made her entrance to the world on the same anniversary date. That strikes me as odd. A lot of people, it strikes as odd. No one can believe anything that's coming out of her mouth, but that is not what this is about. This is about her net worth, excuse me. So it begins, as you can see, stating how she began, she first made her headlines in 2015 after she was arrested and connected to the murder of her mother, Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard. Ever since her December 2023 release from prison, however, Gypsy Rose has steadily gained mainstream fame as a reality star and internet personality, which is reflected in her surprising net worth. In addition to her notoriety due to her past, Gypsy Rose made headlines again in December 2024 after she and partner Ken Urker welcomed their first baby together, a daughter named Aurora, on the 1-year anniversary of her prison release, which we already stated. Why is Gypsy Rose famous? Well, we already know that. She skyrocketed to fame after she was arrested in 2015 in connection with the murder of her mom. And they always love to highlight that Gypsy Rose, who was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, later pled guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 10 years in prison in 2016. She was released in December 23 after serving more than 8 years of her sentence. And this is, journalism is a freaking joke nowadays. Journalism is not reliable. It is basically page bait and filler and entertainment and gossip. That is what journalism has come to nowadays. You can't even watch the news anymore without it. I don't even personally don't watch the news anymore because it's a whole bunch of crap. This is deplorable. So they can take the time and write, as you can see here, according to the National Library of Medicine, Munchausen syndrome by proxy is a fictitious disorder that describes kids whose mothers produce histories of illness to their children and who support such histories by fabricated physical signs and symptoms. So they basically took the time to research from the National Library of Medicine what the definition of Munchausen MBP is and what it stands for and what it is, but they couldn't have any integrity to research into Gypsy Rose's evidence and into her interrogation and the lies and everything like that. And it speaks volumes. And I think what we're all doing now is waiting. We're basically waiting because as we've been divided, the public media and netizens and everyday people who are just outraged that this woman is given a platform left and right and everywhere to continue spewing this false narrative of hers allegedly. I don't even think I need to say allegedly anymore because it has been proven, and it will take hours and maybe days to actually show the proof of the lies and fabrications of everything that she's put out, but it can be done. It is very well documented. And the fact that these journalists, want her story, and it's all about money, and she actually most likely have a part to play with them because she's in partner with them. She either feeds the media and these publications the pictures or the gossip, or that she is the source that she wants to spew. And they in turn get the page bait and the click views and get paid through the ads. And Gypsy Rose stays relevant, and Gypsy Rose also continues to make money off of it. But I believe this is why nobody wants to, when it comes to the public media, mainstream media, finally debunking who this egregious witch is. I don't even want to call her a woman with this freaking Munchausen syndrome by proxy defense. No one wants to touch it. Everyone just wants to continue to make money off of her and her story. And she is just happily a willing participant to go ahead and capitalize. And she and Crispy, I'm going to start calling her Crispy Krusty, went as far as to saying, well, and I believe it was Gypsy Rose. It was an account, and there were commenting on all of my posts about her, and she went ahead and said it was from this account that I had proof that this was her account, but now it's been changed. I'm not going to mention it, but I believe it was Gypsy Rose, and she was saying, so how is it that, these public Lifetime and all of these places can make money off of her story? Why can't she? Now, it was supposed to be someone else speaking up for Gypsy Rose's defense, but no one's going to really come to her defense like that. It was too suspicious, and I believe, allegedly, it was Gypsy Rose that was saying that. And the reason why, and the difference between these publications and these networks, the difference between them wanting your story to make money off of it and you making money off it is because they didn't do the crime, honey. They did not do the crime. You did the crime. You're the one crying wolf. You're the one, Gypsy Rose is the one crying, I was abused. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I am traumatized. I'm a victim. But it seems like with the smug on your face, you're out here claiming haters. You're out here debunking rumors. Like if you're a juvenile, you completely act like you are a juvenile, and you've shown time and time again on your reality show who you were. And, excuse me, who am I speaking like she's listening to this? But you never know. Shown us who she is, how lazy she is, how conniving and manipulative she is, and how spoiled, rotten, and disgusting of a person she is. So she did this to herself. So let's get into how does Gypsy Rose Blanchard have money? Gypsy Rose likely earns money from her media and podcast appearances, as well as her various documentaries and television shows. She is also a quote-unquote author, have penned the 2024 memoir My Time to Stand, which was full of lies, as well as released Conversations on the Eve of Freedom. What is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's net worth in 2025? According to one source, Gypsy Rose's net worth is estimated to be around $3 million. Well, after taxes, they're going to take a hefty price. But she's still a bloody millionaire. She is still a bloody millionaire. And as difficult as living in the world today, in today's society, where eggs is $6 and parents are struggling, single parents, and just imagine, families with a husband and wife are struggling. So just imagine single moms. Almost everyone is struggling right now. Gas is expensive, mortgage is expensive, food, the rent is going up, and the world is just not what it used to be. It's really a struggle. It's really tough living in society nowadays. And as Gypsy Rose continues to rub the public the wrong way, it's like her existence is a testament to the power of the media and the complexities of human nature. It is, without a doubt, the divide between those who feel that Gypsy Rose is a victim and those who know that and feel as if she's a fraud, and we're just completely outraged. And now her Lifetime show is going to be on the Disney Channel, which I love Disney. I don't think anyone has much of an exception with Disney other than Gypsy Rose. But what is this telling our children? Why is there a reality TV show going to be with this species, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, for the egregious crime that she did, and now she is going to be on another platform, on the Disney Channel, Disney Plus, excuse me. It's insane. We're all appalled. And I'm beginning to think that it's so bizarre. I can't think of any other reason or any other motive other than this being a social experiment. Gypsy Rose and her story and just her movements and her chaos is always surrounded in mystery. There are always more questions than answers. The fact that we haven't seen her with her baby, but she's always in the public eye. She still has her fans that you will see taking pictures with her. Like just recently she was taking pictures with those who spotted her at the mall while she was on a date, prioritizing her relationship with her baby daddy Ken Urker, the homewrecker. And here she is taking pictures with so-called fans, if it isn't staged. So a lot of things is becoming, it's feeling like it's staged. It just, something isn't right, and a lot of us know that, and we just can't put our finger on it. But like I said, she continues to grift. She continues to be smug. She continues to have no remorse and have blood on her hands. And we all just got to watch this unfold in hopes that something can be done about it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Tell me what you think about this. Please leave your comments below. I love engaging with you guys. And you can look forward for another video. And I'm trying to reach my goal, or at least 3,000 subs, so that way we can start doing lives. So I started getting into the habit of trying to learn all the aspects around using a streaming software and how to do live, so that way I'm more familiar and comfortable with it when the time comes. Thank you for your patience. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate it if you join us for the cover crew in the true crime community. Please take care of yourself and be safe. Until next time, love you. Bye.